All right, we are getting to the end of the season. This was August 12th. This was the second race of the night for me. It was the 35 plus Masters race. And in this race, our teammate Peter is currently in second place, and Troy Seaborn of Mercedes, they have the red jerseys, is in first place. I don't believe at this point really there's much chance of Peter overtaking Troy, but if Peter wins the preem and comes in first and Troy doesn't score any points, then it could happen. I am jumping into this race about 4 laps in. Earlier we had a break of Alex from our team and somebody from Revolution. They were out there early for a couple laps, and now everything's back together, and we're just kind of getting a little spicy. Somebody just went off the front. Can't remember who that was, but we will see them in just a minute. I believe we just finished a preem lap, and the group that went off the front included Troy from Mercedes and Peter from our team and several other people. So they've got a little bit of a gap. Can't quite tell if they're actually trying to maintain that gap, but I don't think so. It looks like it's a little bit too big of a break for this race, and the peloton is chasing them down. So I'm just going to follow wheels and see where that takes me. Say Mercedes starts to chase, as does Chip from Liquid Velo and this Revolution rider. Revolution goes, so I just stay on his wheel. And it looks like that group is sitting up. All right, we are all back together again. And we're about a third of the way done with this race. That's Peter right in front of me. And I believe that's Troy in front of him. Troy from Mercedes. At this point, since we had the preem lap, we had the attacks, we had some chases, I figure, why not go for a break? If I'm out in the break, then our team doesn't have to chase, and that means Peter can just sit in and potentially have a free ride towards the finish line. So right now I'm out here on my own. Nobody's chasing me down. Well, actually there is a group chasing me, but they haven't caught me yet. All right, so make it about a lap, and then Ben from Gurks, Chip from Liquid Velo, and Jonas from Fell Swoop join me. So that's Ben right there. There's Jonas, and there is Chip. So we start rotating. I skipped the first turn because I was on my own. I figure I deserve at least a little bit of a rest. Ben slots in. So this is a good break. Got 4 different teams here. Got some strong guys. Can see how far we can take this. So Ben flicks me through, and I take my turn this time. And Chip goes. Unfortunately, Jonas says he doesn't have anything left, and so he drops off out of the break. So that was about a half lap that we got from him. Unfortunately for us, that would have we could have used his help for a little bit longer, but that's what happens. So now it's just three of us, Ben and Chip and I, and we just keep going. Beautiful night for racing. Starting to get dark earlier though, so that means the races won't end up going as long. We do race through the end of September, but the series itself, the last race for points will be on September 3rd, and then the 3 races after that won't count towards the series. And the promoter Brett said they might do something different, move the times around a little bit, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out, since I think the last race the sun sets at like 7 o'clock. So far, we're working well together. Slowing it down here, we are now about to pass the category 4-5 field, so they're neutralizing, which just basically means they move over to the right, slow down a little bit, and don't interfere with our race. I was hoping at this point that might give us an advantage. Oftentimes in these races, when packs are passing each other and neutralizing, causes a little bit of confusion, and I've seen many races won by breaks when that confusion caused the main peloton to slow down. So I was hoping the same thing would happen tonight, but the Cat 4-5s were playing nice, and they neutralized quickly and efficiently, and I think that allowed the peloton to go by them with no issues. Additionally, we did pick up Bradley Haley from Liquid Velo. He bridged across about 3/4 of a lap ago, and he's been on the back just recovering. And now we got a preem lap. There's Ben. And there's Bradley. Chip was just saying he didn't care about the preem and that we should just keep working together, and I agreed. So that's what we do. I think Ben ends up getting the preem. Again, we're working really well together. With Bradley added to our mix, I figure that we have a really good chance of making this stick the whole way. And right there, we lost Ben in the corner. But unfortunately, the peloton catches us. And the guy in the front in the white is Alex from our team. Yep, and there's my team telling me that Alex from our own team was the one that helped chase us down. So you gotta race as a team if you're on a team, guys. I'm gonna jump to basically the final lap here. Actually, it's more like at the final half lap. Everything kind of stuck together after that. After they caught us, there was only about 2 laps to go when they caught us anyway. So it's going to come down to a pack sprint. At this point, I'm pretty cooked, and I'm not really contesting the final sprint. I mean, I'll put in a little effort, but I definitely don't have good position coming into this. And so I figure if a spot opens up, well, I'll try to put down the gas, but I end up kind of getting boxed in here. Don't really make good progress, and at this point, I'm way out of the running, so just kind of ride it in. I ended up 11th, but there was an amazing sprint between Troy and Peter. Troy, unfortunately, just edged out Peter by the narrowest of margins. There you can see the finish. Also, Bradley got third, even after being in the break. So congratulations to him. That was a great race by him. See you on September 3rd.